We're recording!
Yay!
I got my party hat on. It's a party. It's a party
And
in the USA.
you guys, I have 2 unit members. Yay!
It is marvelous Monday, April 9th. We already have a week down in the month of April, so we've got a lot of things that we're going for this month. But I want to start by just thanking you guys for being on live, because I know people watch this afterwards, because a lot of people have to work on Monday night. They have school or they have kids' homework or whatever. But you know what, Andrea, I can't mute anybody.
Oh, do I have to give you permission to? That's funny. Okay, hold on.
Because I'm hearing an echo.
Hold on, something just happened. Hold on, I just lost everybody.
We can see you.
Okay, so it just Skype came up for some reason. Okay, so let me mute everybody. Oh, you know why? I have to make you the co-host. That's so funny.
You're hysterical. Okay, there you go. Now I'm doing it. I'm muting everybody. I may mute Andrea. That'll show her. Okay. All right. So basically, back to what I was saying. We have a lot to cover tonight, but Andrea and I are going to try to keep this a little bit shorter tonight so you guys have time to do booking calls. First thing I want to let y'all know is all of the Shite family directors are all in. If you saw our Facebook page, if you put in your qualified order to make sure you have enough inventory to meet your April goals and even into the beginning of May, when you put that order in by April 15th, which is when?
Sunday.
Okay, by April 15th, then you will get a 3D miracle set, and we can order them on the 26th. So we'll order them as fast as we can and get them out to you. I'm even thinking about just shipping it directly to whoever's qualified so that they get it as fast as you can. And I think that'll be a lot of fun for everybody, but your qualified order has to go in on or before the 15th, okay? And all the directors are in this. So that's a really, really good thing. And so all that's on Facebook. And then the next thing I wanted to tell you guys about is just to kind of remind you that if you make Princess Court and Go Give area, you'll get to walk on stage at the big night at seminar in your gown and have a sash and everything. So they've never done this before. So this is a huge deal. So I'm really excited about that. So if you're tracking Princess Court or National Courts, make sure you're very aware of those numbers. If you don't know how to do that, contact me, contact Andrea, contact your director, and we'll walk you through how to do that. This month, the bracelet is Action, A-C-T-I-O-N, Action, girls, action. Andrea's dangling. Yes, it's C and Mary Kay. It's a good thing to dangle, okay? So I'm excited because I got mine in today. My box is over there, so it's in the box. But I did something kind of fun. I have like a tree that I put jewelry on. I put necklaces and stuff on it, and I hung all my bracelets on it, and it's really pretty. Okay, then the next thing is PCP enrollment, Preferred Customer Program. I did that today. I would recommend that you go on and do that tonight, and then you can always add more people before the 17th. But you definitely want to get that done because we've got, you know, qualifying for the 3D set by the 15th. You've got PCP on the 17th. We've got the company video and training on the 13th, this Friday. Okay, make sure you're aware of that as well because it's going to be all about the 3D. So that's on the 13th. Y'all following me here? Friday the 13th, and the 15th, and then the 17th. So important dates back to back. Hopefully you've already got your taxes done and in and all that, so you don't have to worry about the 16th of April. And then if you do preferred customer enrollment, then you can order the 3D Miracle set on May 10th. Okay, so it's kind of a little incentive there. 2 days ahead of everyone else. Because when it hits that everybody can order it, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be like end of the month, end of the seminar year, end of the quarter, everybody trying to qualify for a car all at one time. So jump on that. Okay, let me see what else. Okay, our 5+5+5. You guys, this is so crucial to your business. If you're doing 3 plus 3 plus 3, okay, but if you are investing in your business and you really are trying to make things happen, I'm going to mute her there. And you're really trying to make things happen, then you really want to focus on the 5 plus 5 plus 5. And that is 5 new faces or 5 new bookings a week, 500 in sales. Yep, 500 in sales. Andrea, I muted you because you were noisy. And 5 marketing shares. Okay? And you guys, I want to talk to y'all just real quickly, and I'm going to turn it over to Dre because she's got a topic she wants to cover tonight too. But I want to talk to you just real quickly about thinking about what is keeping you from taking your business to the next level. And I think one of the first things that comes up with people is just fear. It's just fear. Fear of what? Well, it's fear of failure. It's fear of success. It might be fear of phone. We used to laugh about FOP. You have a fear of phone. Nobody's afraid of their phone anymore. It just might be a fear that, you might share goals with people and you may not reach them. And you guys, we're all going to be in those positions. We are all going to be in those positions. And it's funny because I did a big show this past Friday. I had 9 people here, and Amy's on, yay. I had 9 people here, and everybody walked out with a skincare set. But 15 minutes before everyone arrived, I was hoping they wouldn't even show up. I was thinking, why did I plan this? It's so much work, because it was 9 people, and I did do kind of a little egg bake, which I didn't know if it would be good because I don't bake eggs. And I had fruit out and stuff like that. It was like a quiche kind of thing, and you never know how that's going to turn out. And I'm like, and then I started doubting myself. You guys, I've been doing this for 26 years. Okay. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to take forever, because, they went from 5 people to 7 people. Then the hostess called and said, I'm bringing 9. And I'm like, where am I going to put them all? And people are just, yeah. Okay, then they walked in the door and I'm like, this is fun. This is fun. And everybody walked out with a skincare set. I mean, they all came in my office one at a time because I did it out in the kitchen area. They all came in my little office studio one at a time. And they're like, yeah, I want this, this, this. And I'm just popping it in bags and handing it. It was amazing. I don't even know how much the party was. It was probably about $1,200. So yeah, Nikki's like, okay, well, you need to get over yourself. And I'm like, okay, I'm so glad now that I did that, because it's been a long time since I've done a 9-person show. And it wasn't supposed to be 9. And I feel like when the show is too big, I lose some intimacy there and some connection. And it wasn't a typical show. It would not have been a good one for me to tape or to record, because I didn't even use my little booklets. I had a flip chart up and I just kind of left it sitting there because there were so many people. But I did read out of my little brochure. I read, Why Wash Your Face with Mary Kay. And that's what did it. That's what did it for everybody right there. They're like, I want to buy this product from you, because that is just amazing. And so what I've started doing lately, I kind of digress a little bit, is I've started telling a little bit about my skincare story in Mary Kay. And then I talk about Why Wash Your Face with Mary Kay. So they get my personal side, and then they get the big picture. So that might be something y'all want to do. And basically my skincare story is, I was one ugly baby. I was not ugly. I was muggly, which is more than ugly. There are no baby pictures of me. The earliest picture they have of me, I'm 5.5 years old. No baby pictures. I'm not kidding. And that is not because my parents tried to burn down their house twice. I think they were, just nobody got out of camera. And I was covered in hair, like my face, my back, everything when I was born. And I was covered in acne. And I had acne all the way through, I had acute infant acne, then I had acute childhood acne, then I had acute teenage acne, then I had acute adult acne. And, my mom tried to help me and I tried to control it. The only thing we knew of was Clinique. That was for acne prone skin. And so it would kind of control it, but I was one of those kids that you would look at and go, oh, you know. And when my mom introduced me to the product on a Saturday, that Friday, the following Friday, I literally peeled the last bump off my face, and I have never looked back. And so my belief in this product is over the top. Well, they're looking at me, and I'm like, and any acne scars I would have had, and I used to have really bad breakouts on my neck and my throat, you know, any acne scarring and stuff, it's been done away with from the Miracle Set and all of our vitamin C. And so I really wish I had a picture of me way back then to show people how bad it was. But what that does is it kind of makes me relatable. And then I talk about why wash your face with Mary Kay. So now it makes the company relatable. And I know, you know, we really want you guys to learn how to use the flip chart, but there is something about that document, Why Wash Your Face with Mary Kay, that it just captures people's hearts. It really does. The wording of it, I read it super fast. Everybody's holding one in their hand, and I just read it super, super fast. Are you finding it, Andrea, in the flip chart? Hang on.
Chart. It's in the flip chart.
Yeah. But I just have it on that one sheet, and they're holding it in their hand. So that might be something y'all want to consider doing, so that they're reading along with you. It also, with that many people, it kind of kept them from kind of talking with each other and stuff, and it kept their attention. But, you know, when we have fears, we have to ask ourselves, is our goal bigger than our fear? Is our belief bigger than our fear? And is the fear even real? So many things that we're afraid of, they're not even real. Y'all have heard feel the fear and do it anyway? You know, if your goal is to get 5 names tomorrow or 5 names this week, just get one. And something that my senior told me years ago is, she said, just walk up to somebody super sharp and say, hi, I'm Joanna, I'm with Mary Kay, and I want to give you this book. And then walk away. Don't get their name, don't get their number, don't look them in the eye, nothing. Just here, take this and walk off. She goes, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to be pissed that you gave her that book and you didn't get her name back. And then the second thing is you're going to do is you're not going to do that again. You're going to get her name back. And so, you know, I would do that, or I would hand someone my card and go, well, here's my card. I'm with Mary Kay. Call me sometime if you want anything. And it really does. Then you go, why did I do that? That was so stupid. You know, and when you do talk to people, you know, you have to ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen? What is the worst thing that can happen? It's not like they say no thank you and a body part falls off, you know, or all your teeth fall out, or your shirt flies up in the air, or whatever. You know, what is your fear? I mean, what's your greatest fear? I know, you know, the whole dream about running naked down the street. Maybe that's your fear. But, you know, think about what's the worst thing that can happen, and then ask yourself, what's the best thing that can happen? What's the best thing that can happen? Well, I might get her name and number back. She might have a party. She might decide to join my team. And then you say, what will probably happen? What will probably happen is I'll get her name and number, and I'll give her a call, and 1 out of 3 people that I contact are going to actually book a show. That's what's probably going to happen. So knowing that the numbers don't lie, guys. And it's not magical, it's mathematical. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose, and you have everything to gain. Now, one of the things that I really want to have you think about is something that I address sometimes. It's called self-sabotage. And self-sabotage, for me, is like, I sit down to make my booking calls and I think, you know, I really need to wash that gym clothes because they're going to smell. So I'm just going to go throw a load in the laundry, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to make my booking calls. And then I get in the laundry room and I throw all of our gym clothes in there, and then I go, oh, there's a load in the dryer. I need to fold that. Well, I'll fold that, and then I'll go make my booking calls. And then I'm folding, and then I'm like, well, I really should put it away because I'm not finishing what I started. And Mary Kay said you should finish what you start, right? So I put the laundry away back in the bedroom, and then I go, oh, you know what? I completely forgot to wipe off my bathroom sink. So I go in the kitchen to get the spray to wipe off the bathroom sink, and I get in the kitchen and I go, oh my gosh, I left the coffee pot on, and I really need to probably clean out the Keurig because there's some grains in there, and I'll just clean that, and then I'm going to go make my booking calls. Yeah. And if I had just gone ahead and made at least 5 booking calls, I would be dancing to the laundry room because I had 5 parties on my books. And I don't even have to do laundry now because I'm going to pay somebody else to do it. Do you see what I'm talking about? You just got to do it. You just have to do it. And y'all have heard me use this analogy before, but you know, you can have all the goals in the world, and you can have, you know, everything up on Post-it notes, and you can have posters everywhere and pictures everywhere, which I'm not going to turn my camera around so y'all can see, but, you know, all this stuff up on the walls. And you can say, I am, you know, our unit is going to finish $500,000 this year. We are going to finish $500,000 this year. We are a $500,000 unit. I see it. We are walking across the stage, and y'all, this year, if you do $500,000 or higher, your unit walks on stage with you. I mean, we're going to do it. It's going to be amazing, and I'm focused, and I've got it all written down, and I'm excited, and I'm pumped up, and I've read my affirmation, ding dong, the witch is dead, and I am just so excited, and we are going to do it. But if I don't get up off my fanny and go hold some appointments and make some booking calls, it's not going to happen. You can sit there all day long on your couch and you can visualize your house being clean, and you can see yourself getting out the vacuum, and you can imagine the smell of how good it's going to be with the Pine Sol, and you can have that like, I'm focused and I see it and I'm prepared and I'm ready. But if you don't get up off the couch, ain't nothing going to get clean unless you pay somebody to do it for you. Action. That's this month's word. Action. Activity is so important. Focus, goals, break it down, do the work. But if you don't follow it up with the activity, all it is a wish. It's just a wish. So now that I've really made y'all feel so good about yourselves, do y'all have any questions about fears, about self-sabotage, about setting yourself for success rather than setting yourself up for not so much success? Do y'all have any questions about that before we go to Andrea's topic? Just raise your hand and I'll unmute you. You good? Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Am I preaching to the choir here? Okay, because you can always find something else to do, but you won't accomplish your goals. Okay, and I want these to be your dreams coming to fruition and coming true, and not just it being a wish every day. Maybe, maybe. All right, Dre. Wait, I have to unmute you. I can't unmute you. You have to do it. I can't hear you.
Luke just got home, so hey, honey. No, you cannot play Fortnite. You can do reading, but no video games. Okay. Okay, shut the door.
Can I finish my?
No videos. You're interrupting. Okay. So, hi. Life with kiddos, right? They're all coming in at the same time from practice. Joe, can I add something that I felt was like so appropriate? I really feel that in our business we know, okay, feel the fear, you know, all that kind of stuff, but it's not until we actually sort of ask the Lord to give us new eyes. And when you experience fear, I have always found that the best thing, as Joe just said, you know, acknowledge. I don't think we oftentimes understand how fear can control you unless you stop and say, what the heck am I doing? I have a goal, but why am I talking like a pansy when I know I can actually talk with bold confidence? And I have an example for your audience tonight, Joe, because self-sabotage for me is one of these things that I have seen in my own business where I am close to a goal, or I really have to see X amount of faces. So I'm talking to people or I'm inviting them, and I'll say something like this. Oh, Well, I wanted to let you know about Saturday at 3, just in case you can come. Now, that might not even sound bad to some of you. Like, whoa, she went out there, she talked to him, she's getting the word out. But if you're really going to look at yourself, and I probably overanalyze myself way too much, but if you're really going to look at yourself and say, how can I get to that next higher level? How can I be a red jacket again? When you say something like that, it's actually a form of fear or self-sabotage. So when you can stop yourself and say, why didn't I just ask her, is there any reason why you couldn't be my guest? And wait. And I'm not saying to be a bully, but a lot of people have the fear of commitment. And when you allow them an out, they're going to take it. So if you want to give yourself that next higher level, you've got to ask yourself, what are you afraid of? And I can easily say I used to catch myself not having a direct question. And that was a form of self-sabotage, number one. But it was also a form that, oh my gosh, I'm actually afraid. Okay, Andrea, what's going on? What are you afraid of? Okay, I remember when I was a red jacket once a long time ago, but I'm not anymore. Like, why couldn't I continue? Maybe it was like in my mind, I thought it's too hard, and maybe I don't think I can put in that effort right now, and therefore I'm constantly saying I want it, but I'm actually stopping myself short. So I hope that actually gives you just an example of how to be open to things that you may not actually think are fear-based, but the fear might really be there as you honor it and say, okay, I'm actually experiencing fear. You get it out, now it's no longer controlling you because you've acknowledged that it's there. And then you can choose, okay, now you're in control. When you decide to acknowledge something, whether it's a bad relationship, whether it is a bad financial situation, whether it's a bad whatever, eating habit, you now have to decide, am I going to be responsible for change? Or, remember the V? Am I going to be a victor and choose to change that situation? Or am I going to be the victim with now the choice to stay a victim means you can't complain? So I don't know if that's going to help anybody, but that's what I wanted to share. So, okay. Isn't that awesome just to know that, hey, every day Joanna or Andrea experience fear? They do. We do. And then we have to ask ourselves, okay, do I want to be sorry, I'm going to just say it. Do I want to be a badass pink Cadillac director? Because if I'm going to be that, then I'm just going to acknowledge that fear, that's just going to be gone. Because I'm going to ask her boldly to be my special guest and to wait for her to say yes or no. And if she says no, I'm going to then say, well, is it just because the night doesn't work, or do you just not ever want me to invite you again? Now you have now you have dialogue. Now she's going to say, no, please invite me. It's just the night doesn't work. So now you have more opportunity to step into the greater self. Okay. Am I okay, Joe?
Yeah. And, just I don't want to take away from any of that, but I will tell you guys, all of you combined. Andrea has had more no's than all of you combined. None of our body parts have fallen off.
My boobs have disappeared, but anyway. But they haven't fallen off. Okay, so she said some powerful things in the very beginning, and I think it's really important. I'm going to talk a little bit how to have a miracle April. Anybody up for a miracle April? Anybody? Okay, I'm freezing. Sorry, I'm getting some unstable internet. I apologize. It should be good now. Am I good now?
Yeah.
No? Okay. Okay, let's see if this works. So PCP is not a drug. Preferred Customer Program is so vital to being a star. And if you want a miracle April, it's all about having the new faces in the 100 Faces Challenge. So I wanted to tie that together because in my unit, we're talking a lot about bumping up your Preferred Customer Program enrollment at least by 10, at least. at least. If you've done 20 before, your goal is now 30. They don't have to be customers. They can be people you just met that you're trying to then have them become a customer. But preferred customer program, just think of this. The average person spends $40 on a reorder when you follow up after they receive a book. Well, if you had, in my little calculation here, if you had just 13 women, just 13, ordering an average of $40 for preferred customer, that's $520 in sales, you guys, which could easily be done on the phone in 1 hour of follow-up. Your follow-up customer service is going to be the gravy. When Joe is talking about 5 new faces each week, that's really that's what you focus on your sales. The gravy are all the reorders. And that's why Joe's having $7,000, $8,000 months. She's focused on the new faces, but the wonderful thing is she's also getting some reorders along the way. And right now is an important time to really decide, like we just said, am I going to let the fear stop me and prevent me from declaring that I want to be a star? So once you decide, doggone it, I want to be a star. Now you have acknowledged the fear is there, but I'm going to go for it. Okay. Everybody experiences fear in the beginning. And if you haven't learned Mel Robbins is a famous woman in the direct selling industry that teaches 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And it's a huge backwards counting like a rocket ship, and you just do it. You do whatever it is. Maybe it's push-ups. Maybe it is talking to that cute girl, and you just do it. You stop holding yourself back, because what happens in the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is you start to actually build your confidence. And when you act on, you become, so you have to be it first, you become the incredible director. And then you start to say, I actually am a director. Doggone it, I'm ready. And then when you become a director, it's not a surprise, because you're mentally going to be at a new higher level. But it all starts with good follow-up. And of course, preferred customer program is going to lead you into having great customers for 3D. Now, what I wanted to, and STAR. So preferred customers is going to help you finish STAR. Let's just talk about if you had 75 customers. 75 customers enrolled in preferred customer program, and you call them before it ships. And you say, oh my gosh, don't let John throw away your lookbook. It should be arriving in the next couple days. I can't wait to get you your gift with purchase for $40. So start circling and getting excited. Now you're going to do a follow-up call. If you had 75 women purchase for $40, you guys, before June 15, even in that little maybe 2 to 3 hour block that you have separated over a couple days for preferred customer follow-up, that's $3,000 in retail sales. In order to be a star, it's $3,600 in retail sales. You can do this in a couple of hours. Now you're saying, I don't have 75 customers. Okay, so now let's move into why taking the Mary Kay challenge of 100 faces by Mary Kay's birthday is so great. We know that the 3D is coming. Great. Be on the special live stream education call this Friday that Joanna was talking about. If you don't know some of these things, make sure you go to Mary Kay In Touch and actually start reading the news. Read emails that we send you. If you're avoiding it, you probably are missing the boat. So become somebody that schedules in your time the reading and the necessity, the importance of staying up on the information. So now the second thing you're going to start saying is, okay, 3D is coming. Great. I don't want you to do anything different except for start educating yourself and start being aware of how you're going to sell the patooties out of the current miracle set. Because how much do we sell the miracle set for? Can anybody just raise their hand? Who knows? Don't even tell me. Just who knows? Okay, so it's a $95 set. But when you purchase it individually, it's about $117, I think. It's a savings of at least $17, something like that. So the product of the miracle set has been with us for a long time because it works. 11 age-defying benefits. So if you haven't opened up your flip chart lately, I got to tell you, go into your bedroom tonight and do a facial, do it to your stuffed animals or the pretty seminar dress that you're going to wear, because you probably are getting a little rusty. And the reason that Joe's so awesome is because she doesn't let herself get rusty. I mean, the woman is the most brilliant businesswoman I've ever seen in my life, but she's constantly in action. Constantly. She deserves every single bit of the achievement she's had because she's been using the scripts over and over. So, of course, in the very beginning, we have on this page, by the way, is the why wash your face with Mary Kay. So if you print off her piece of paper, and then you can also read the flip chart and know exactly what she's sharing with her customers. But there is a wonderful page about the miracle set. Now, we have something down the road that's going to be even better, but this product, 11 age-defying benefits, real results in 12-week study. 12-week study. These are the percentages. Are you sharing this with people? Do you know you could do a Facebook Live tonight? I made a mistake and I did a Facebook Live. I thought it was in my personal group. It happened to be with the world. Do you know what happened? I had 3 or 4 people who said, your education was really good. I needed to hear this for my other business. And out of that, I got the opportunity and the courage to say, you know, I've never asked you if I could send you a miracle set of pink, I call it a pink love package, and get your feedback. I had 3 yeses, so I've got those going out tomorrow to help me with my 100 face challenge. So I'm going to be focusing on the miracle set for many of these people. I've got my samples, I'm ready to go, and I have my starter kit, which has full-size products. So when you use this product, do you remember these statistics? Let's review. 83% had a reduction in appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, up to 25% improvement in skin resilience, 100% had softer, more supple skin. Okay, just stop right there. In the science world, no one has 100% when they do research. No one. That's pretty amazing. 46% visible improvement in more even skin tone. Shut the front door. Who here would love any of those results for themselves? Yeah, you would? So that's why we call it a miracle set. Just go ahead and say amen. Go ahead, let it loose, amen. And that's why it's going to be the best investment for your skin. Are y'all ready to go home with the miracle set? The miracle set is a foundational product. Don't miss the joy and the excitement of promoting it right now. So why do you want to promote the miracle set right now? Well, if you're doing 100 faces for Mary Kay's birthday, there's a couple things. I'm going to tell you what I'm saying just to get people excited to be a part of my 100 faces. But I want you to really look away from the repair skincare line, which is amazing. And I do that a lot with different age bracket. But for people who've never really taken care of their skin and they're not going to spend a lot of money, they've already maybe communicated, it's just, you know, pricing is very important for them and they're minimalist, the miracle set is a fantastic place to start. And the miracle set, could you get excited about 10 new miracle set customers? You guys just think about this, 10 before the middle of May. So what would that be? You said it was 95. Anybody get excited about $950 in amazing skin? This will change your life. The day solution for me, I'm very oily. I have always broken out. The day solution has helped my children because it's an SPF that's oil-free. It's light enough to be used even with sensitive skin. I have so many friends that love that it's not just an SPF. Don't get this confused. It's an SPF with vitamin C and a collagen booster. So it's going to help with the lift. You guys, what banana boat is going to lift? I use it all here every day. So you want to have the products in the miracle set. So get excited about promoting your miracle set. Now, here's the best part. You know something new is down the road. When you have 10 new miracle set customers right now, before the middle of May, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have them using that product, using it religiously, and you're going to have immediate people to give their product panel opinion for the next go-round. Be smart. Do not tell people something is coming. Do not shoot yourself in the foot. You know it's coming. Get educated, start moving the products with passion because they still are the best on the market. And then they're going to even become better because we're going to be number one in all of America because we're getting we're getting all in and we're taking the Faces Challenge. So last thing I want to tell you is something that I heard at Career Conference. I heard it from one of the videos. You might have seen it too. Heather Daniel Kent, HDK, we call her. It's a top director, and she's out of Texas. And apparently, I just learned this, Kate Spade has the cutest new Cadillac shoes. Have y'all seen them? Go to my Facebook feed about 1 or 2 weeks ago. They are adorable, literally pink espadrilles with Cadillac, or you can get the almost like slides, and it's a pink Cadillac, almost like a slide van, but it's a pink Cadillac. Joe, you got to get yours. Come on now. And so there's flip-flops that are pink Cadillac. And then there's different choices. So what I did, and I'm totally running with this, is I am telling people my goal. So let me just put myself in a position that maybe I don't have 75 customers for a preferred customer program. So maybe my goal that I would get excited about, you've got to be excited about your goal or people are going to see that you're bluffing. They're going to see right through you. So it doesn't matter if it's like one face a day or one face a week. Get excited about your goal because people will jump on board. Mm-hmm. So I am telling everybody, oh my gosh, my husband is going to buy me a Mary Kay pink Cadillac shoe. It's actually Kate Spade Cadillac shoe when I achieve my goal. And I've got an amazing blessing that I get to give 100 women a pampering, and I get to have these shoes. So any reason why you can't help me get my shoes? Man, that's how easy it is. And if you want to see those pictures, they're just really cute. Go to my Facebook feed a couple weeks ago and you'll actually notice it. But I want to get you just to understand it's not hard. I get to bless 100 women with a pampering before Mary Kay's 100th birthday. What day is good for you? Because I think you're pretty darn special and you deserve it. Seriously, that's what I say. I've already booked, I had 5 new appointments, and then I had a $600 day with 3 women who came over. So get excited about selling the miracle sets now, because in the month of April, what you're doing, I want you to actually add on your hand, okay? May is 1 month, June is 2 months, July is 3 months. What you do this month will pay you in 3 months. Right. If you want some serious cash in July, if it's not important, then don't worry, you won't get it because you won't have the action. But I know that you are a kick butt pink Cadillac girl. If that's too much for you, just say, I'm a red hot mama. I have 3 amazing women and I attract them everywhere I go. Get excited, get it in your mind, do your affirmations, because until you can see it and feel it, nobody is going to buy it.
Mm-mm. Yay. Okay. Any questions? Y'all are going to go back and listen to this again, aren't you? Okay, no questions? Okay, thank you, Andrea. As always, you were inspirational. I took a whole page of notes here. So we are going to let you guys go because the latest it is right now, the East Coast is 20 till 9. So you guys can still make phone calls for the next 20 minutes.
Totally. Oh,
yeah.
Tomorrow we have a 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time call it's a Pearl call. So if you want to be on it, we'll post the phone number. And if you also want to be on at 3 o'clock my time, so that's Pacific Standard Time, 3 o'clock is a booking blitz. And 5 o'clock, Joe and I are alternating and doing a Pearl call. So I will put the number for my call. It's fine. I'll cover it tomorrow. And then I'll put my conference call. So start thinking of who can I just have on to share. Believe me, they may not be interested now, but come the summer or come in a couple weeks, you've got somebody who's got the seed planted and your job is just to water that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so our word for tonight, because nobody will forget it, if you weren't on the call live and you want Consistency Club credit, is PCP. It's our drug of choice. So PCP, okay? So the 13th is your education. The 15th is the last day to earn your 3D Miracle Set from your director. And the 17th is preferred customer enrollment. All right. Any questions? Any comments?
I have a
Anyone
comment.
alive? Yeah.
Just want to celebrate. I had 3 women text me the special word last week, so I want to just give them a shout out. Cassie Province, Tyann Augusta, and Christine McKnight listened and sent me their special word. So if I
Awesome.
missed anyone, I apologize, but those are the 3 I wrote down.
Okay. Very good. All right. No questions? Okay. You guys have 17 minutes to make phone calls on the East Coast. Everybody else has an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours. So let's do this. All right. On 3, we're going to say bye, y'all. 1, 2, 3.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. You got the recording, Dre. Cut it up.